Hello once again, this is Robert Drury here, and another episode on my chess journey to improvement. And today I will be doing a game 10, and I will try to do a little bit better job with some of my commentary. But with that said, let's get on to it. Currently I'm at 2008. Okay, we got searching for a game. We got a 2083 player, and I get to play the white pieces. So we're going to go for a hippo setup, which will be pawns there, pawns in the center, pawns on the A and B, and nothing past the third rank. Bishops will come to the G2 square in the B2, and the knights will slide in to the center. Okay, let's get on with this. Okay, if he brings the bishop to here, then I end up with issues with trying to fianchetto this bishop, but he's not doing that. He's playing super aggressive. So we will go ahead and plan on meeting that with a h3 push, or the h3 pawn. And if he pushes, we'll go g4. Okay, he's going for an aggressiveness on the king side of the board with this pawn pushes. We go e3 as we want to keep this square on f4 under control, which will also bring our knight to e2 probably fairly quickly to gain more support of it. All right, there we go. We go bring our knight to e2. And we're going to wait. We're going to wait on this, what to do with our b3 over here, depending on what he does. And he is... I would say if he pushes... then again, if he pushes there, okay, we're just going to bring our bishop out. It's basically, we'll give him another waiting move there. I can go ahead and do this. I can play the knight to d2, and that gives me the opportunity to play the b3, and I can play b3. I don't have to wait. He is super aggressive with this setup. Okay, we got our fianchettoed bishop. He has a massive pawn wall up on the fourth rank. We're going to go a3. We want to keep everything out of b4. And in a moment, we'll decide where we're going to hit back at. We've got potential pawn breaks. The C pawn breaking up to c4. We got the f pawn break. Not real sure if I want to castle just yet due to the fact that he's got so much stuff over here on the queen side. Let's see. Tell you what, I'm looking at playing h4. He can. I'm going to play h4. If he pushes here, I'm good with that. I don't know if I should be good with it, but I'm giving him all kinds of space on the king side of the board. I can be honest, I play the hippo with both white and black, and I have a tendency to feel that it's a little easier to play with the black side, which I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense, but it sure feels like it at times. Wow, he has got that massive pawn. So now how do I undermine his center? All right, we'll undermine it right in the center. We'll hit it head on. And that didn't face him one bit. Okay. If I take in the center, takes with the bishop, we just trade. He takes with the knight, he's got the potential square here, but I can get this knight. I can get the knight to f4. All right, let's that gives me the f4 square. We're kind of hoping he takes with the bishop. I just trade the bishops off. He took with the bishop. I just trade them off. Hit him with f4. He's protecting his g6 square. I will castle over here on the king side. Okay, let's see what we can do here. That's probably a mistake. I didn't do the calculation because I missed the fact that the bishop on f7 can actually take in there also. No, not really, because then, all right, let's say he takes, I take, he takes, I take, if he moves this, he can't take with both. If he takes here, I'm going to take in the, while the bishop takes, I can come here. He moves the queen to there, and take the rook. He takes my rook with the bishop. Looks like I'm gonna probably come out a pawn down in this scenario. Oh yeah. He's probably did the calculations also. Oh, yeah, I thought, okay, we can get a little protection on our pawn now. He still has the issue with this bishop. If the bishop moves away, the knight can jump into here. Okay, he's got a knight there. That's pretty solid. I don't really want to take it because then it would open up this file. We will just bring our rook over to d1. And he says that's fine with him. Not sure what I'm going to do with my pawn situation over here, the two isolated pawns. He appears to be just better at the moment. Okay, I'm looking. If we end up, all right, let's say that I take, he takes, I go here, he takes, I take, he goes there, I can take here, and it's 3-1 over here, and it's 4-2 over here. In the end game, he has the advantage there. But what better? What else do I have that would be any better? All right, let's see. I think he's coming out just better on this, but you gotta play. Give yourself some chances. I'll put it that way. And if you don't give yourself any chances, then you're just going to go down. Okay, is he going to follow up with the taking the pawn with the bishop? Will he follow up there, and I follow here? Boom. Okay, I'm usually down a few minutes on the clock on most of these games. Here I'm less than a minute, so I'm actually in better shape than I usually am. Okay, he's thinking. He just may end up. Oh, I missed. He could actually take this. But does he want to do that? Because he doesn't want to let me in here. I can guarantee you that. Oh, interesting. All right, he let me in. He let me in. Oh, I can't do that. What am I looking at? I can do this though. He's going to come in for check. I can. All right, so he comes in for check. I can slide there, and he's got me. But I've got this move or this move. Wow, he is going all out. Okay, I take with check, or do I take there? Let's take here. He does have this. He doesn't play that though. All right, so if I take, Okay, I take the pawn. He just comes up here and takes... All right, I take the pawn. He comes here. And I'm actually in trouble because... All right, let's get him out of there. Okay, I'm down a minute. I'm down a minute on the clock. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened to my board? Oh, my gracious. I'm sorry about that. I have a tendency to hit buttons and I lose my board. I'm not sure if I lost it on the recording, though. I just lost it on my screen here. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Oh, my gracious. That's... All right, I'll go here. Threatening there. Or did I just take the pawn? Okay, maybe I've got something here. Because now I am threatening right here. And I don't know if he can do anything about it. I can bring him here. And he does. And he does. All right, let's try this again. And now I'm threatening once again. All right, I got 59 seconds left. Should have went here. Swear to goodness. Boom. Oh my gracious. All right. I don't want to lose that piece. Well, I gotta admit, he's resourceful. Okay, I got 41 seconds. I'm gonna have to do some heavy thinking here. No. Let's see. Okay. I got to do something about these pawns. I gotta find a way to take some pawns off the board. And he's not going to give me much, is he? Oh my gracious. All right, gotta move fast. Got 20 seconds left. And he doesn't want to give me anything. That's pretty smart. And just went on time. Oh my. Oh, there I go again. Desktop. Oh no. Oh. going to lose on time. Yes, lost on time. Okay, let's see what our game analysis said. I'm having a little issues with my screen just disappearing on me, and then I lose time trying to get it back up. But let's look at the analytics. Okay. Let's see. Let's go through get to a key point in the game. Okay, he went 5 pawns across the center, very aggressive. Believe it or not, the computer actually likes white in this setup. Let's see, at some point, right now I've got your typical hippo setup. The computer says if he goes h4, he's winning, or it's even basically. If he goes h4, computer's kind of bouncing back and forth. He didn't go h4. I went h4, and the computer still has it as even. And this is what I'm talking about. Once you get a 4 pawns across the center, if you can get your opponent to commit the pawns coming forward, then you're getting an advantage, because he's losing his breaks, his pawn breaks, or levers, if you want to call them levers. Okay, and I've got a lever there. He didn't take it. I take. White's still slightly better. Okay, and at this point, it is slight. So he goes back. Castle. I'm not wrong, castling there. Castling's just fine. And here I go c4. Computer actually had c4 as the move, and you're wanting to get the breaks in the situation. He goes knight to c he takes the pawn with this pawn, and the computer says knight to c4, and it's white plus 1.2, which is kind of disappointing that I would have lost this game if I've got an advantage like this. So b takes, and the computer actually has white plus 1.4 at this point. Castling just increases it. So this is even getting more upset that I managed to not see the follow through. Okay, rook at f to d1. I did that. Oh. Okay, I'm following the correct path. I just managed to lose the game. Which is, that's nice. And rook takes d1. And he takes. White slightly better. All right, so let's back up a little bit, because the evaluation bar went off the rails here. Computer actually wants me to take the knight out before opening anything up. Let's see. Once bishop takes, queen takes. Computer says bishop takes. Queen. Lost my arrow again. Says our computer says bishop takes the knight at e4. His queen takes back, and my queen goes to c3. Of course, none of that was played. This point, it's still white winning. Bishop takes e4. I never took the knight out. And that's basically what it called for. The queen to f8 move was, or the queen to d8 was not a bad move. And once again, the computer says take the knight out of e4, which I just refuse to do, apparently. He's coming in. Oh, this is just frustrating to know that you had an advantage and you just didn't take care of it. And knight to f4 plus 3.75. And once again, bishop takes e4. But I didn't play a bad move. What point did I go wrong? There's where I went wrong. Bishop takes e4, h5. Yeah, I just went wrong with that move. It drops down to an even game. And at that point, I just got in time trouble. I never could find the correct follow-up. It didn't help that I lost my screen a couple of times and lost time. Okay, was there anything in these last few moves? The computer just kind of bouncing back and forth with white advantage, black with advantage. Apparently that was the wrong move. And this is the problem. I just ran out of time. Ran out of time and didn't have time to think about what was what needed to be played, and time to actually make the moves. Yeah, I just ran out of time. All right, anyway, that's that for this video. I'm going to keep this one short, and I will probably do another one, but trying to keep the videos a little shorter. That way maybe people will stay tuned and watch them. But all right, thank you, and that will be all.